Alright, back with snarky robotic puppy himself, HK, although he hasn't said his name, but yeah, he's just being a smartass, but I like him because he's evil, so why not? Maybe he can answer something else for me.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
How do you know me? Way into the hangar bay, what's that body there?
Answer. That is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless.
Are you torturing him?
Dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of asteroid rock.
Oof. I guess they made a borehole down there, huh? Screams. Did he say anything at the end?
Recitation? Oh yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in decibel, Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
It's pretty good.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
I like how all of his answers are reminiscent of the Elcor from Mass Effect. I think this was before Mass Effect 1, but you can tell that's where they got his from, like resuscitation, answer, you know, like the big elephant dudes.
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Previous guy died, okay. Who was the previous master?
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
He's going to Telos. Everything that had happened between the Harbinger and now, yes please.
Irritated answer.
Irritated.
No, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
Yeah, but you don't take orders too well. Now tell me what happened.
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage.
So they tell me.
I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
It's the Harbinger. How did I end up on the Ebonhawk, though? How come I don't remember any of this? Yeah.
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
That's fair. How did I get from there to here, though?
Recitation.
Recitation.
Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID code.
The Ebonhawk.
It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
Yeah, that's good. Was this freighter? What had attacked the freighter? Why would they take me aboard?
Explanation. I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk.
Yes, I know.
As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Bounty hunter droid, huh?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master.
Sure you do.
It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
He's just saying what makes him look better. I know. I'm his bounty. He was probably working for the exchange and everyone died and he's like, I'll work for this guy. He's the only one left alive. That's my impression, at least. Why would that ship have taken me off? Yeah.
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master.
Likely
Suffice
story.
to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
How so?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this.
Because I'm a Jedi.
While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture.
I'm sorry, I'm better than you.
I was forced to remind myself, it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
I'm just inherently better than you, droid. Someone want me captured. How'd they find out?
Surprised answer.
Oh, you bastard.
I know them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication.
Huh.
If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
Why would you tell them that, you bastard? Only in the archives, yeah. The archives, Pleasantness. So I served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, according to you. So I wasn't Malik, I was like a right-hand man or something.
Indignant exclamation. Master, I am only a protocol droid, but it is part of my function
You're more
to
than
know such
that.
information and relay it to any interested parties in the interests of terminating any potential hostiles.
How'd a normal protocol droid get access to that info, you know? Potential hostiles.
Quick clarification. Apparently my vocabulary has suffered some damage, Master. I meant terminating any potential hostilities.
That doesn't change anything. Go on.
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi.
You told
Master.
them that.
They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
And then?
3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
Yes, but how did their behavioral cores degenerate so quickly, huh? What happened to the rest?
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower
Flawlessly
levels of the
timed,
facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
Sadly enough. Why is HK here killing all these people again? He didn't answer that.
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
Are you responsible for all this?
Defensive answer.
Defensive.
Master, I am a protocol droid.
No, you're not.
Not a well-crafted assassination droid of unrivaled sophistication.
That's what you are.
Carried out, the actions that took place here would have required an unusual set of skills.
He's being really coy.
Highly unlikely. I possess the knowledge of how to reprogram the memory cores of base worker class droids into killing machines, let alone to terminate the organics at this facility, utilizing only Aerotech 500 series laser mining drills and explosives fashioned from proton missile cores.
Thanks for telling me all that you did in clear detail. I think you're responsible. Yes, definitely.
Admission. I cannot and will not attempt to change your mind, Master. I would urge you to consider that your KoTOR tank treatments may have caused some Disorientation?
Maybe, but it's not. I'm not like chastising you, HK. I'm just. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, boy. Do you know who administered sedatives in the medbay, killing the incapacitated miners? Certainly not me. I wouldn't know the knowledge of how to do this exactly like I'm explaining it.
Conjecture.
That's what he sounds like.
The administration of a large dose of sedatives over a short period of time would likely prove fatal to miners.
Exactly.
Although not to a Jedi. For a Jedi, it would simply render them unconscious for ease of transport. Quite inventive.
Yeah, quite inventive from a droid. Yeah, is that pride I hear in your voice?
Answer. I was merely commenting on the idea itself, Master, not the execution of the idea. Though that, too, was inventive. Besides, Master, those miners intended to murder you, or worse. Any complaints they would have at being murdered would be the highest form of hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy. I just don't want to be murdered, you hypocrite.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
How do you know me again? Is he not gonna join me? He's not just a protocol droid. He killed the. He was probably gonna take the money for himself, to be honest. I think this droid would do that.
Greeting. Answer.
Okay.
Accessing memory. Oh,
What are you?
proud answer. I am an HK series protocol droid master, skilled in transorganic relations and communications.
And more than that.
Has been responsible for the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities across the galaxy. I am fluent in over 6,000 forms of communication, and am also capable of nuances of expression ranging from irony to veiled threats.
Yeah, thinly veiled. What is a translation droid doing on Paragus?
Irritated explanation. That question has been looping through my query module with alarming frequency, Master, and no satisfactory answer has been forthcoming. As a result, I have chosen instead to turn my efforts to answering the question as to how I may depart this drifting disaster area as quickly as possible.
That's fair, that's fair. What have you determined?
Answer. It is only a matter of time before a ship or freighter docks with the Paragus facility.
Huh.
When that occurs, we shall depart this place forever.
Wait all you want, I'm getting out of here on my own. Yeah, I never said you're going with me.
Placating retraction. Oh, of course, Master. Please excuse my choice of words. I did not mean to imply that you would have no choice in the matter.
He thinks he's one step ahead. Little does he know I'm being played by, you know, myself. Veiled threats.
Clarification. Oh, yes, Master. Sometimes the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities requires the use of every weapon in one's verbal arsenal.
Yeah,
the
verbal.
unspoken threat of violence to a listener's loved ones, or if possible, their entire planet, can effectively break the deadlock in the most stubborn of negotiations.
Their entire planet. Yeah, he'll end up as our partner, I think, whether we like it or not. Which is fine. HK's good. He thinks he's better than me. Other than that, he's great, you know. He's a murderous, just a protocol droid. Sonic imprint sensors. What? The original here to prevent the other miners from using its ability to record and playback voices. Uh-huh. Hey, workbench. Let's upgrade the miner uniform if we can. No overlays and no underlays. Well, never mind. Maybe we... Oh. Actually, that was weird. I don't know why my mouse was all the way up there. Can we create or break down? Well, we have parts. Oh, we can make a survival pistol or a longsword. Or you can make armor plating, heat shielding, fire, stealth +2, armor ply plating. Defense bonus, dex -1, medium or heavy. Armor and robes. Bio-restorative. Treat injury 3. Okay, what does it do? Oh, regeneration. Or strength. Regen would be good though. We'll make regen. That sounds good. I like that. That's stealth. It's medium or heavy. Immunity 10% versus fire. Is this an overlay or an underlay or what? This is an underlay, I know. I'm gonna make it anyway just to see like what happens. It's a grip, contoured grip. These are for swords. Can't make them for our fists, unfortunately. Deflection emitter, kundalins. Can make repair kits, long sword. Alright. Yeah, my mouse defaults up there, which sucks. Restorative. Yes, regen. Guess this is an overlay. Okay. It upgrades armor. Am I not wearing armor? Oh, I guess I'm technically wearing robes, like. That's odd. Whatever. Are these technically robes? Some underlays. It just says underlays there too. Okay. Okay. Some components. More I like this robot. I haven't seen one of these guys walking around yet. Maybe they didn't want to code his animation, or I'll meet him later. Alright. Alright, workbench, yes. Droid maintenance. Fuel control, hangar bay, sub-level.
Greetings. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master.
Yeah, for now. Pretty sure he just wants to sell me. Or otherwise keep me around for some reason. It's for his gain. There's no other reason I'm around for him. It's for his gain. I should also try not to die. Excavator droid. Don't have anything to cure, maybe? I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that cures poison. No, this is for ranged, yeah. Broaden the beam, oh, huh. What's this do? Sounds and voices be recorded, splice and played back. Oh, you can record, huh. Oh, there we go, it wears off, so that's good. Yeah, whatever, we'll shock him. And we get a level up for our trouble. I like the slow regen. It is only one, but still, it's pretty useful. Guess there's mines around I don't see. And I do like leveling up. Ooh, attribute sticks, what do you recommend? Wisdom, It's modifiers. Charisma increases the potency, reduces the penalty of an opposing alignment. Companion's chance to hit, persuade. I guess we'll go with wisdom for now. Awareness would be good to get one more. Oh, we can do all three. Okay. And more powers again. Alright. Dominates mine. Dominating. Not level 6, so we can't do cool stuff. Do fear, could do mind trick. Drain force. Get ours better. Push. Yeah. Wound. Like the sound of that. I can do drain force. I can't do like a drain health, right? Oh, drain life is level 9. Okay. That's fine. I'll take wound. Wound is good. Oh, there we go. There's the mechs. They only have one gun instead of two, but they are bipedal. Now, what purpose would these droids do? They're Mark II. Okay. See what shock does. 10. Not bad. Not bad. Can still punch them though. They aren't too tough. Or kick them rather. I guess I heal like 1 for every 2 turns of combat it looked like. I don't know. Hopefully I can bash this open. Or is that just not gonna work? Can I just not bash any doors open with my fist? That's stupid. Alright, there we go. Actually, I could put that on the second one. Huh. But it did it with the other. Yeah, whatever. That'll just be for bashing. Whatever. Door's locking. Is need to blast it open with a mine? Well, it's already... Hello. That door's already open. This guy thinking he would surprise me. I surprised him. Surprise kick to the face! Yeah. Security, eh? Is there nothing else? I don't see anything else. That'd be useless anyway. We can walk. Oh, net. Okay. I don't know where these guys came from, but alright. Listen, you. Stop. Throw a grenade right here. There we go. I didn't do anything. Sonic grenade. This'll hurt me though. Or not. Stealth field generator. Nothing else. Cool. These guys floating my... Okay, I don't... Nope. Nope, 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 nope. That means explosive. Yeah. We can wait till our force recharges. Switch that. I'm gonna be fighting mines, I might as well just shoot them. So, yeah. Wait, what level am I anyway? 4, okay. Maintenance station, turbo lift. Here. Turbo lift to an admin level. That goes to hangar containment fields. Harbinger engine deck. Harbinger. Fuel line to Harbinger. How many of these are there? You know, these things don't do any damage, so. Well, they did 6, but still, they didn't do much. Okay, that's locked. So I could go... Guess there's a thing over there. Oh, those are... Yeah, that's sealed off, so we can't go there anyway. Okay, let's see what this panel doohickey does. Bastille. Just shoot it. There we go. So you can't bash open things with unarmed, it seems like. Which is really too bad. So I'd like to kick open some steel. Crack open a cold plasteel cylinder with the boys. He's missing point blank. Hope you realize. Okay, God, that took way too long. Reflex package. That would be good. Implants. Reflex +1. Heyo. Okay. You don't need to bash it anymore. Thank you.
Finished the sonic imprint sensor prototype for the mining droids. Everyone knows they need an upgrade. The sensor should allow me to issue voice commands to them rather than manually adjusting their routine each time the mining specifications change.
Nice.
I've been keeping the sensor in the maintenance workshop for the time being. I wanted to test it first by recording and playing back some simple voice commands.
Yeah, that might work.
Finished my examination of the droids from the Ebonhawk freighter. The T3 unit looked like it had shut itself down. The protocol droid, however, made up for it. It talked my ear off for most of the hour, asking questions about the facility, the personnel, and so on. Still, it wanted to make itself useful, so I put it to work until its master wakes up from the med bay. It seems to have some skills in speaking to droid behavior cores, so
behavior
there's been
cores.
some trouble with some of the mining droids, so I'm signing off.
Yeah, he caused all of it.
Been speaking to the protocol droid about the Jedi in med bay. I thought they'd all gone away or been killed in the Jedi Civil War. The droid told me that his master is the only Jedi he knows of in all the galaxy, and that the Jedi had served in the Mandalorian Wars almost 10 years ago. That would have meant that the
10
Jedi
years
served under
ago.
Revan for a time. That can't be good. Everyone knows that all the Jedi who followed Revan fell to the dark side.
That's the best side, baby.
Been too busy to enter a log for a while. There's been more and more accidents since that Jedi arrived. The miners are starting to get restless, especially Korda. Korda said the exchange is offering a huge bounty on Jedi Knights and that we can make a fortune if we sell the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa. Security shut
or you
down
could
that
not.
idea pretty quick. But I don't think Korda and his men are going to give up that easy. I mentioned the trouble to the Jedi's protocol droid, and he seemed concerned about his master's safety. I told the droid not to worry. The Korda wouldn't.
Korda wouldn't want to die, yeah.
With the protocol droid's help, I made some upgrades to the sonic imprint sensor, using some of the droid's vocabulator subroutines. In addition to its ability to store and record voices, it now has the droid's full array of alien languages, including Basic. Should prove useful as a portable translator. I tried to make sure the protocol unit got some credit for helping fashion it, but the droid refused, saying the work was reward enough. I was
Really
thinking of
nice.
installing the prototype in one of the mining droids as a test and see what happens.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, though. Yeah, that droid could speak, what, like 6,000 languages? That'd be great. Across the galaxy.
When the dock officer reported the droids repairing the Ebonhawk, I installed a voice print ID on the droid console system. Someone ordered them to repair that freighter, but I can't find a trace of the order anywhere.
Probably
If
the
anyone tries that again,
HK.
they won't be able to do it from this terminal unless I let them. The voice print should cut any user off from the central functions unless I give the code.
Okay, what is the ID, though?
The maintenance check on the droids didn't help. If anything, the accidents have increased. Security interrogated me about the droids and they weren't too happy with my answers. I don't understand it, though. These aren't combat models. They shouldn't even know how to attack. I can't help but think, what if somebody staged the initial trouble with the mining droids just to get them all sent to maintenance, and then did something to them? I think security's right. Someone's trying to sabotage this facility and they're using the droids to do it. But why?
They know how to attack when you degrade their behavioral cores, right? So, emergency subroutines. Exits, yeah. Containment field, turbo lift, emergency airlock. Coming in from outside. I feel like we could only do one of these for some reason, so... Cannot use it to re-enter. Well, that one doesn't work. Thought I heard knocking, I guess not. Automatically open. Breach in fuel lines detected. Fuel lines connect directly to the hangar bay. Oh. Board the dock shift and go through the fuel line to reach the hangar. Extreme means. You could open the airlock. Oh, voice printed. No, wait, no. Diagnostic, yeah. Signal unit destroyed. Comm system from fuel depot inoperative. Interference, alright. Yeah, no way to do anything. Oh shit, T3 made it back. Dumped into the fuel line. Why would I destroy the console? Why do I have that option? Should I do that? I won't do it now, but I know I probably can. Oh, I know how he got there. Indeed, indeed. So I can't take the turbo lit? I can. Should I do that though? Containment field. I can't go back to the containment fields. I don't need to go back to the mining tunnels. The line's over there. Could talk to HK to like open the airlock. Where's the airlock again? Droid maintenance. Over there, right? That's the hangar bay. You might have something more to say by now since I did that. Actually, yeah, I can't get through this area. I'll check, but it's not promising. Nope. Oh, it's been another half hour. Man, sorry this episode is full of talking, but you know, that's how it works sometimes. I don't want to keep these from being too long to be, you know, boring, and even though this one was, just, you know, it's easier on if I ever do edit, which I might not, but if I do, it makes it easier and it takes less time to upload if they're shorter. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one.